good Wednesday morning. I bet you'll notice that we've got an accessory on today because the sun is shining. We are headed to the K&T Boot Fair, and this is literally just a field right next to the ocean. And they happen to have it on Wednesdays and Saturdays and Sundays, so it's definitely a good option for a midweek boot because there's not as many midweek boots, and that's where we get tonnage, right, Seb?
It is. We get the best deals here.
So we are going to be particular because we've been packing like crazy. We've already shipped 7 boxes, and we have probably 4 to 5 boxes worth of stuff at home. And it's only Wednesday, and we're not leaving until next Tuesday. So let's see what we can find. It's a little bit of a soggy bottom, but we are, look at that, it's sunny.
Jami's so excited about the sun.
I love the sun.
I haven't been wearing my sunglasses at all, and I've loved it. This is the first day I've put my sunglasses on.
Those baby blues are enjoying the overcast.
It's so bright now.
First of the day is a pound. I just like the flowers on it.
I think this one's Let's take a look and see what we've got here. We got mud right here, the tarp right here. Oh, it's already good. Oh man, it's coming apart. I don't know if I've brought enough cash. This kind of just goes on and on. It's well attended. Lots of booths. Not everything has stuff we want, but a lot of them do. First copper at the car boot, and then Jami's looking at this huge basket. I'm wondering, I'm questioning how she's going to get this home. Look, she could fit in there.
I mean, maybe.
So all these bins here are 50 pence each, or 3 for a pound.
3 for a pound on the ground. I feel like that sums up where we're at with everything that we've bought. If you're in a hole, stop digging. But we can't stop digging. We keep shopping. And then we're eventually going to have to pack it all.
Leather stropes. That's actually really cool.
We've come to collect my basket. Thank you.
It's light.
It's light, just large. So things of note of this basket, it's got rawhide strapping, it's got leather, it's got all the stenciling. It could be French, but I think it's English. We're really close to France on this side of the country, so sometimes you look out and find a few French things.
I don't know how we're gonna figure out how to get this thing back.
In a box. With stuff in it.
The wind is picking up and everyone is starting to pack up. Jami's basket is the big win of the day. It was 20 pounds, but lots of fun little things today at this car boot. And tape, because we're running out already.
Pretty little handbag for 7 pounds. By the time I'm done, there won't be a handbag left in England. Look how pretty that is. It's in really good shape and it's leather.
We found Debbie's. It's where she stays during the summer.
Do you want that one, Zeb? It's polished. So we always say every time we come that we're going to go home and polish everything.
So we're at a British Red Cross. Just going through the frames and stuff. Is this a little watercolor? Sheep in the snow? Oh, 6 pounds. It's a lot for that little guy. Although these do look like original, not prints. Just here at the pharmacy in the window.
So we stopped for fish and chips, and I feel like we made the right decision.
I feel like with the ocean's just like a couple streets over, it was the right time to come for fish and chips.
Look how crispy that is. Yum.
That's our first
castle. It says castle. It doesn't even say the name on the side. It just says castle. Like, wow, that is the first one we have seen, like, because we haven't gone into London. Oh, look at that on that church too. Yeah. That's the first one we've seen. I don't know.
I have to take a stop.
I know. I'm like, it's
also,
Arundel.
I hope you're...
Zeb, it's Arundel. So just judging by the amount of cars here, this is probably a fairly decent boot.
Yeah, they've been open for an hour.
We're also not too far from Portsmouth or whatever, like one of the largest ports in England. So, or I don't know what it's called. I'll probably say it wrong. Somebody will comment below and let me know. But this should be a good one. Zeb, we haven't even gotten inside and Zeb's like, ooh, I'm excited about this. Because there's so many cars here and there are shoppers. Like, people are coming out with good stuff. We had to try to park as close as possible because if it is good, then that means that we're going to have to,
I'll have to be coming in and out
a lot. And we're wearing sunglasses because do you see what's peeking up?
Well, once you get past the trees, you're going to be blinded by the light.
Yeah, it's so good.
It seems to be well attended. Lots of people all the way down. Enamel house numbers. We haven't even seen very many of these. She's got a whole box full of them.
They're all.
It's a fun brush set. So this is used for cleaning your clothes off, like lint and like so you're not washing your clothes all the time. Like if you get a little dirt on them. Mm-hmm. We're at that point where there's too much stuff that's good here and Jamie's overwhelmed and doesn't buy anything.
Hey, you know.
Oh, Forster. You gotta grab this silver for 50 pence.
Oh yeah. Too much good stuff. I don't know what's going on.
What's that little round tin there?
Like it's got a mirror on it.
Oh, look at that little tin. Maybe one of these times we'll get a shipping crate because there's a ton of furniture here. Oh, look at all these buttons. Those will fit in the suitcase. That frame's amazing. I like that mirror too. Those bowls. It's a fun one.
£1 on the table.
So, one. My wife's got a push pull. Zev's testing the durability of that box there.
Gotta see if the bottom will break out.
We were clearly not prepared for the goodness. Zev is down to like $15 US and 10 euros, none of which will get us anywhere here. I have 17 pounds left in my stash, so go see what we can get for 17 pounds because that's where we're at.
We got a lot of good stuff already, so I'm not super scared, but we've only been through like a quarter of it and people are already starting to pack up because they close in 40 minutes.
So I would go to a bank and come back, but yeah, they'd be done. So in the States, you have people that take Venmo, PayPal. Here, that's not really a thing. They look at you like.
So we were down to about 120 pounds and we spent every last penny. Jamie gave a guy
£1.81 because that's he wanted 3. He came down to 2 and I was like, I literally only have £1.81 and we took it and then we also helped him load something up to make up for it. But a lot of this stuff was £1. The deal, these are A, hard to find, and B, sell for about $75 US and I got £2 each and she had a lot of them. And then a French plaque, £3. These are worth, this is money and doesn't cost a lot to ship.
Some Cornish ware. Is that Cornish ware?
This is Cornish ware. This I haven't found before. This is Devon pottery, so I'm gonna look it up. I just liked the polka dots. But it's dollar cost averaging because when we go to the antique stores, we pay a lot more, but you have to be shopping all the time to get enough volume. So I think we did pretty good.
So that was our 6th car boot. Now we're gonna hit all the charity shops on the way back home. We got about an hour to home. They're definitely loaded up. I'm gonna have to dig for a minute.
About leaving a gift in your will that never stops working for children. Search UNICEF Legacy for a free guide today.
Get set.
This is probably one of the most packed shops that we've been in, and we've found quite a bit of stuff. Sometimes I think these are the best because you can like dig through and find all the hidden gems, and they're not marked terribly high. But I'm always worried that I'm leaving something behind. Like, did I miss something that I needed to have? So this charity shop is cash only, so we've got to find a bank, which we need a bank anyway, so let's find a machine.
So there's a Sainsbury. I wonder if they have an ATM in there.
Maybe. That's a first for me. They only rescue cats and rabbits, not dogs.
I mean, maybe they do dogs too.
We're in our Arran, I think, Little Hampton or something. We're close to the Arundel Castle, wherever that is. There's a huge tote. Oh, that's not. It's a knockoff. Not cat. I'm having to do a lot of squatting here. Seb's a little sad. He just got cash out and looked at the exchange rate. It's like, oh, I'm gonna have to be more selective. With all, it's like 130, but with fees, it's like 140, 150. So not a ton of stuff, but we got what, like 3 bags?
Yep.
I love this ribbon.
Which is typical for the charity shops. We'll usually buy 3 to 4 items at each one.
If we're lucky, but that's all right. After you go to the car boot, you're like, ooh, those charity shops are expensive. This is more of like a home decor shop with some antiques. Maybe there's more to it. There's lots outside.
Oh, the outside. Look at that.
Look at that. But the reality is, are we going to get any of that home? No.
But I'm going to go look.
But Zeb's going to go look. He'll take you out there.
All right, out in the garden. How do I get this cast iron step and stairs home? Oh, the lions. The lions. Oh, they're not affordable. I feel like 600 pounds for the pair is a really good deal. This is the stuff they just have. They've forgotten about it. This probably isn't for sale, but we're gonna take a peek in here anyway, because look at all these mantles. It's like a salvage yard back in here. I don't know why I'm whispering. Look at that. Okay, I've now stepped in. This is the scary part, how I get locked in a storage container on accident. I forgot to show all these mantles too. Complete with chippy paint.
Zeb parking is like, I would never in a million years. And you know how fussy he is parking in the States. He's always in the back of the parking lot. And here, he's fitting into areas he should not be. But he didn't hit anything. He's getting it just right. There will be no me getting out of the car. Well, actually, that's his side that's over against that. How is he going to get out of there? He's going to try to go out my door. You got in, but how are you going to get out, sir?
I think if I go the other way.
I think you're going to have to come out my door. Watch your finger. Just want to show you what Zeb's doing to get out of the car. I've been filming you. I'm like, what is he doing? You know what the thing is?
Victory.
You're gonna
I'm in my lines.
And you're in your lines. You're in the square without a square to spare. Now, where's your backpack?
It's in here.
So not only did Zeb have to do magic to get in that spot, it cost us £2.50, which is like $3.50 American with change rate just to park here. So let's make these 2 hours magical, because that was a lot of work.
Let's go get some food.
Yeah. First purchase in Dorking, it was £6. Probably just silver plate, but really pretty. I'll take it home and look it up. It's not marked on the bottom, but lots of stores here. That was very close up. The window display is promising, but the pricing is kind of antique-y, so we'll see if there's anything we can actually buy in here.
Display. Oh, it's for the display. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. Just no, it's for display. It's not going. Okay, that's all right. It's not sunny. Yeah, that's why it hasn't been priced, because it's new stuff. I think you need to then.
Okay, review on Dorking. It was overpriced, including
Really
this.
overpriced. We went into 4 or 5 thrift stores or charity shops before we started getting discouraged. And after that, we just were like, okay, there's like 8 more we could go to, because they have a lot, but it wasn't worth popping in because everything was double or triple what we were looking to pay for it.
I'm hoping that my little silver box might, cross my fingers, be Georgian, because some of the smaller items were not marked, and if it's sterling and it's Georgian, then I could have scored.
Yeah, actually that might be really cool. We were looking at it very closely. It's not cast, it's like, I don't even know, like forged together, I guess you would call it. It's cool.
It's a little bit imperfect. And then we went to the best burgers in town, and they were very confused about their use of sauces. And it was probably great, but I'm like, I just told Zeb, I'm like, you know what, I could have used some pickles and an American Dr. Pepper, because we've been here about a week now, and so I'm starting to be like,
She's getting her eye twitch. It's coming on.
And I just had to call UPS about my box not moving in customs, so that always puts me in a mood. But not to worry, we are headed to London, just on the outskirts of London, to meet up with Rusty, who's our crock dealer, not to be confused with a crack dealer. He is our archaeologist who we purchased all of our verified Victorian crockery, so we're gonna go there next. And I'm excited to see Rusty. We have met him, we met him the first trip?
Yeah, the very first trip. We were at the Kempton Downs and he was at the boot fair there. And he took PayPal and we spent like 400 pounds with him the very first time we met him. And he's like, hey, stop coming to these boot fairs and just come meet me. And I'll, like, now we just go to his house.
I never see more crockery with the labeling in one place than I do with Rusty. And so I'm super excited to go there, drop some serious change, and see what he's got. So let's go.
I don't like being pushed around, and while it's being moulded, it's pushing its glassy elbows out. So it's different densities. We sell 2,500 of these a week.
We're picking through these crocks, which are more simple, and then you can see there's holes in these ones because I already went through and picked out the jars that I wanted. And I've got the crocks. The inkwells, I actually went with the non-breakaway inkwells just because we have a bunch of breakaways, but these are nice because they've got the smooth edges. And then Zeb picked out all the bottles that he wanted.
All right, so as you can see, we are back home, but we still have a couple more videos. We just didn't have time to do the sign outs and talk about the videos at the end of them.
So stay tuned for some extra England content. We will be back to our regular thrifting next week and painting and all of the things. If you want to shop along, we are starting to upload things as they come in from UPS, from England over the pond. So go to JamiRayVintage.com for that. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting in England.